I have been a corporate singer for about 20 years now. God, how time flies! Hey now, what's up? This is Robert Anton here, robertantonnyc. If you don't know who I am the So You Want to Be a Singer guy here on YouTube. I post a lot of videos about all kinds of stuff, but mostly about music, which is what I love to do. It's my passion. So I want to talk just a minute because I am now doing something called The Wedding Chronicles, and several people have asked me on like Reddit and stuff about getting into wedding singing. And I'm going to talk just a little bit about how I got into it and how you could probably get into it. Also, you can check out some of my Wedding Chronicle videos. At the end of this video, I will post a link for you to check them out. How I got into wedding singing. I came to New York City and started doing theater, so I was auditioning for shows, started doing tours, started doing productions like Annie Get Your Gun, Smokey Joe's Cafe, Dream Girls, and many other shows. And I wanted to stay at home because I was touring a lot and I wanted to record some of my original music. So I was looking into doing wedding singing. And I found out about wedding singing because I was doing some catering part-time, and there used to be these bands at these events, and I'd be like, how do you get into this? And I would ask them questions and stuff. So I started looking for wedding singer, auditions and stuff in the city, and I was doing them. And I was doing great. I thought I was killing it every time I went in, but I wasn't booking any of the gigs. So I was performing at this restaurant. I was a singing waiter, and a guy saw me who happened to be a band leader. He liked the way I performed. He liked how I sound. He liked how I interacted with people. So he said, why don't you come and train with me, do an audition, and maybe I'll start booking you on gigs. And I was like, okay, so yeah, I did that, and he started training me. He became my mentor. I thank you so much forever and ever, Mike. And I actually worked with him. I hadn't seen him in like a decade or more, and I worked with him last season on a few gigs actually. So anyway, that's how I got into it. When he found me, I think it was 1998 or 99, I don't know, somewhere around there. And since then, I have been doing it continually, and it has been really, I call it my day job because it gave me time to work on my projects, which I was doing. I have 2 EPs and 2 full CDs up on iTunes and at cdbaby.com, and just about any site. You can go to Spotify and listen to it. You can go to Pandora and listen to it. Just about anywhere that you can find. And I did all of that by staying at home, working on my material, staying in the studio, and getting money from singing, getting paid to sing at these corporate events and these weddings, bar mitzvahs, bat mitzvahs, big corporate parties and stuff like that. How do you get into wedding singing or corporate singing? Well, there are many ways. Like sometimes you are in a band and your band gets with an agency and they start booking you for things, or you can start submitting your band's package to different agencies if you are in a band and try to get hired. If they like you, they will give you advice on things that you can work on and things that you would change. And it might take you 6 months, a year, 2 years in order to get into the system. But if they think that you got the potential, then they'll start booking you. As a solo singer, if you are not with a band, if you know any band leaders, you can put out the word on Facebook. There are several groups where you can find out what's going on. I have found jobs on Craigslist. I literally auditioned on a Thursday one time and did the gig on that Saturday. I have networked with a lot of people, and so now people just call me out of the blue. Some band leader got my name from somebody else who got my name from somebody else who got my name from somebody else. Are you available tomorrow? Yes, I'm available. Or no, but maybe I know somebody else who might be available. But for you to get into it, you just have to do like you do anything else. Network, audition, keep your ear to the ground, keep looking around. If you know of corporate agencies, or if you can look them up, you can Google them up, and you can listen. Have some chutzpah, you know what I'm saying? Google up the agencies and stuff, watch the bands and stuff like that, and then Google and say, I would like to audition, or something like that, and then that could make it happen also. There is no easy way to get into it, but it is very satisfying. It's a lot of fun. I get to do what I love to do, which is perform and to sing for people, and for their special occasions. The way that I look at it, it's like this is like one of the most special times in somebody's life, and I get to help them to celebrate that while learning a bunch of great music and interacting with people, eating well, making a good living, and just enjoying my life and doing my passion. And I, in New York City, have been looking for several R&B male singers to just kind of teach Because one of the things that the band leader taught me was, like, I was doing a great job performing and interacting and all of that, but I didn't have the tools, the song list, which is there's so many songs that you need to learn that everybody does, and you have to have a good grasp of a lot of contemporary music, but you also have to be able to do some standards, some disco, some Motown, a little rock sometimes, all up through the years, because people are getting married at different ages, and at these weddings there are people of all ages, and we try to cater to the main ingredient there, but also to make sure that the older folks can get on, the dance floor and enjoy some of the music that they grew up with, and that people who are very, very young and very, very hip, they can go and they can get on the floor and dance half the night, and then also for the lovers who want to get, and hold and stuff like that once or twice during the night, we also have music for them. So you have to know a wide range of music, and I'm lucky that, I grew up singing gospel. I did jazz and R&B in high school, plus choral music. I did musical theater and classical and opera in college, and then I came to New York and started doing musical theater. So I have a wide range of music that I have done. So I've done on the gigs everything from R&B to country to standards to whatever there is. I've sung some rock, I've done a little bit of everything, and I so much enjoy it because it's always a challenge. So I'm not going to make this too much longer. I'm going to try to edit this down a little bit to make it a little shorter. But if you have questions, please let me know down in the comment section. I think I will continue the Wedding Chronicles because I am enjoying just doing it and interacting and showing a little aspect of what I do. I have a gig coming up this weekend, so maybe I'll get another video up coming next week, Tuesday or Wednesday. It should be up. All right, this is Robert Anton, robertanton.com. Check the links at the end. Please make sure to subscribe and send this around. Thank you so much for your thumbs. I am out.